Hello. We are back to Behind the Filter podcast, After Dark edition. We're calling this Tea Time Part 2. Yeah.
Let's go.
We did Tea Time Part 1, and now we got Part 2 because we have so much crap to talk about.
So much tea to spill.
And we're still drinking our bubbles.
That's right.
Yes.
We're still drinking our bubbles.
Yes.
Cheer.
But we also have something additional that Ashley bought as well. Oh. Did you just spill it all over yourself? Can't take her anywhere, you know?
I do be missing my mouth. Excuse me 1 second, everyone. Let me just dabble this on my chin here. Is it gone?
I don't even see it.
I was trying to smile at you at the same time I was trying to drink. Okay, can't be keeping drink.
That's fine.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite shots. Now,
Okay.
keep in mind, this isn't like a shot. Like, this is a great shot if you're going out, your friends love to take shots, but you don't.
Yeah.
Because it's much lighter.
Okay.
It's a little more calorie heavy because it's not like straight vodka.
Okay.
But I learned about this shot when I went to Ireland right after I quit my job. And I was like, I want an Irish shot. Just give us something here. And they call it Mini Guineas.
Mini Guineas.
And
That's
if you
cute.
can imagine the tipsy songs we made up about that. I was singing to the bartenders about Mini Guineas. I'll tell you what, that trip was one of my favorites. But they call it that because it looks like a miniature Guinness beer. And Ireland is known for Guinness beers.
Okay.
So all it is Kahlua. Do you like espresso martini?
Yes.
Okay,
perfect.
perfect.
Hello.
Duh.
Is that a question?
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, you should be.
I've made you an espresso
And yes, you
martini.
have.
So it's basically you add Kahlua, and then you add just a bit of Baileys. So it'd be like 75% Kahlua, 25% Baileys. And I have had bartenders in the States make this too. I don't know that they don't always know like the term mini Guinness.
Okay.
But I just tell them like it's a bit Kahlua and Bailey shot. I'm like, oh yeah, we know that.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really good.
Mmm.
So,
Fun. All right.
cheers.
Cheers. You just take it all in one, like
Yep.
a shot?
Just all in one.
That's really good.
Yeah. Wow. One night we were at the bar.
That's
and
yummy.
We just kept going up and getting them and then stacking our cups. The thing is, though, the dangerous part is like you can have 10 and like just start to get a buzz, but then 12 comes.
And then all of a sudden
You're
you're
on
done.
Yeah. So 75% Kahlua, 25% Bailey's, a mini Guinness shot.
Because the Kahlua, obviously, it would have more of the alcohol versus the Baileys, right?
Kahlua has,
I'm just curious.
and it's the, yeah, 'cause it's the rum. Where does it say?
Okay, so Bailey's is just 17% alcohol. So it's super
and
low.
This is just 20%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like one of those. It's kind of just like having a drink. Like
It's like a dessert shot.
yes. So it's really good though, because some like friend groups love. Like I have some friends that love to take. You used to be one of them. Take like
I
straight. You
still
are.
do.
You still are.
Yeah.
You still are.
The last time when me and my boyfriend went out, we had tequila.
I saw that.
I know. I was like, we sat down. I was like, you know what? I haven't done a tequila shot
This
in
feels like home.
months.
Like I can do one, maybe two tequila
Yeah.
shots, but after that I'm on the floor.
Yeah.
But when your friends want to keep going, this
Yeah,
is a great
no,
one to
that's a
have.
great one to do because it's like you
just like
still
a
want to
drink.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cheers.
Thank you.
welcome.
Well, we got some good stuff to continue on to talk about. So we're back on some of the viral stories. We have, you said you had a DM?
I have DMs.
DMs, you have
I all of
audacities,
it.
all the things. Okay, but I'm going to start off with something that went viral on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if you saw it.
You asked me, and I
Yeah, you haven't. Okay, so I'm going to play a clip so we can all take a look.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Natalie Reynolds has ruined my 32-year marriage. I'm so ashamed to be talking about this online, but hopefully I can spread awareness. About 4 nights ago, I was on my husband's phone and I saw an email that looked a little suspicious to me. I clicked on it and there were $350 in charges on his credit card, purchasing fans-only content. Mind you guys, I'm older and I didn't know what it was. But after doing some research, I found out. I'm so disappointed in the man who I thought loved me. This Natalie woman is supplying this type of content to married men. Any woman out there watching this, I want you to know about these online girls that are doing these things. And if you have dealt with something like this, just know you're not alone. Thank you.
Yes. So that's the thing, okay? So I come across this video of her going off about like this Natalie Reynolds. If you guys don't know who Natalie Reynolds is, and I actually came across, yeah, go ahead, look her up real quick. I came across her on TikTok because she tries to do like these funny skit videos, because I was like, and I didn't realize that was Natalie Reynolds. I came across her on my FYP and she's doing like these funny skit videos, but they're not funny.
Is an OnlyFans?
Yes. 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 She's the one who like,
She's like the white girl that
Yes.
gets a lot of like racist charges.
Yes.
Because she does a lot of interesting.
yes. She does very weird
she's
skits.
followed by someone I know.
Shut up. Who?
Oh, that's so funny.
Who's
Because
that? I don't know who
he
that
is in my DMs in an interesting way. Not disrespectfully, but okay. Anyways,
So yeah. So
sorry.
then I didn't realize that was Natalie Reynolds. But if you go to the comments, the women are tearing this older woman apart. They were like, girl, what the F you talking about? Don't be blaming Natalie Reynolds. Like, your husband was the one who willingly sent her money on, oh, is my hair crazy?
Just one.
On OnlyFans. Like, it's his fault. It's not her fault. That's what she does for a living. Blah, 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 which is true. To me, when I watched it, I was like, I kind of felt pity for her. I was like, do you not know what's happening today in today's age? Like,
She probably doesn't.
are you that unaware that there are things like OnlyFans that men voluntarily go to get the content that they want and willingly give women money?
To be fair, she called it fans only, so she probably knows a little about it.
She did say fans only. So, and then she doubles down on that next video that is like, it takes two to tango. Girl, no, it doesn't. Not when you're an OnlyFans model. Your husband is the willing participant here, okay?
Yeah.
You cannot place blame. I don't like OnlyFans. I don't like what the fuck they're doing, but you can't place blame on her.
No.
That is the man's fault.
That's one thing that bothers me sometimes that women do is like, let's say your husband has an affair. Some women know, and
Yeah.
they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
If a man's pursuing you and he's saying that he's single and then you attack the woman, she didn't know. And also, like, to me, that's like getting mad at a stripper for giving a lap dance. I'm not trying to compare the two. But,
Yes.
like, for giving a lap dance to a man, not being like, wait, are you married?
Exactly.
Because probably in her mind, she's like, you know what? This is an adult, a consenting. Oh, I don't.
So, like,
I don't like OnlyFans, and quite frankly, I don't like strip clubs. I've always said I
Same.
don't like strip clubs.
Same.
I want my man to have fun. I'm not that kind of girl, but I do draw a line at strip clubs because, baby, you can do that at home.
I told my man he wasn't allowed to go to strip clubs.
You want me to shake my cheeks in your face? I will. Once we're married.
You are not allowed to go there. No, that is a no-go for me.
To me, that I think this will be controversial. I'm sure I'll get a lot of positive comments about it, but I think going to a strip club is disrespecting your woman if you're in a relationship, and I just don't like them.
I agree.
And I don't think any man who is in a relationship should be having an OnlyFans account.
Yes.
I also, and I'll say maybe this is too far, I don't think any married in a relationship man, I don't like porn, period.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
I know it's, it's, actually it's 2025, I don't care.
Girl, I am
don't like
100% with you.
Yeah.
I do not want the person I am with to watch porn.
Right.
There is a serious issue. And for us, I know for us, we are more on the conservative end of things and how we see things, but from a women's perspective, and I had somebody before be like, oh, it's because of the things you've gone through.
No.
And I'm like, absolutely not. No effing, I'm sorry, but no woman wants their man looking at porn and getting off at other women.
Yeah, I don't.
No. That's what I'm here for. And if you're not getting it from me for some point, then how about we have a conversation about, let's get a little bit more intimate. What's the issue? Why are you going to another form and fulfilling your whatever it is with this route versus the person that you're in a relationship with? That like heats me up to no end. Like,
I agree. And I remember when I was in my last, like I was dating someone, when I am dating someone and I am super, super into them to a fault almost, even before we're exclusive, like I commit my loyalty to them because I'm like, you're what I want now. I don't want anything else. I can walk into a bar in a restaurant and not even notice another attractive man in there.
Me too.
You are and sometimes this is terrible, but it's my telltale of how much I like a guy is if I notice other guys in the room. But when I am in a relationship and I'm in with you and I like you, we could be on a first date and I'm like, you know what? I like you. We are vibing. I see no one else in the room.
Yes.
Let alone a girl, a man on the internet. Like, no.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't
get it either.
I don't get it.
And I know it is controversial because people have lots of different opinions about strippers and porn and all this stuff. And you know what? I have nothing against, I have friends who are strippers.
Yeah. No.
I don't have anything against what you do or whatever. We're saying specifically for us in relationships.
In our expectation of our
Correct. Everybody has their relationships and everybody's different. But for us, that doesn't fly. Yeah. It does not work.
Some girls will go to the strip club with their men.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And if you want to do that, that's fine. But for me, it's not okay.
It's not for me.
It's a no for me too. So it's like,
you want a lap dance,
thank you. You want
me up.
No. If you want to go to a strip club, if you want to go and do porn and get yourself off somebody else, then you can go do that with someone else. Yeah. Like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So, period.
Yep. Done.
But
to read the comments on these clips.
Back to the OnlyFans. Same thing. Like, I don't like what happens on OnlyFans, but you cannot put blame on somebody that you don't even know. It is your husband. You're in a relationship with him. She doesn't care about you. She's trying to pay the bills.
That's like when they were talking about the Bonnie Blue situation, and they were like, Bonnie Blue wouldn't exist if there wasn't a demand. And I agree. Like, I don't fault her. I don't fault I don't fault the man. That's your life. That's your life. That's your choice.
Right.
But they're getting paid for it. They feel good about it. It aligns with their morals and values. Then that's good for them.
There's actually, and I'm going to reach out to this person. I don't know if she'll be on the podcast. I am friends with somebody that I had no idea.
As an OnlyFans?
She has an OnlyFans and she does porn. And like she does threesomes and she's married and she does it with her husband. And I had no clue that that's what she did.
Wow.
No idea. So what happened was she created this new Instagram account, and it was all more about like being like living in your own feminine body and appreciating like the feminine side of you and exploring sexuality. And I thought I could get with that because I can understand that. I've been through that, like after my divorce, trying to figure out who am I and like what am I attracted to sexually and all of those things. So I was like, okay, like I'm all about like having that freedom. And so I started going through just a couple of her videos, and then I saw like another thing tagged on it. So I was like, oh, she has another account, because she had another Instagram account, but then deactivated it. And that's what I was friends with. But I was still friends with her on Facebook. And then all of a sudden she started this new account. So then I was like, okay, well, I pressed the other account, and the other account, I started scrolling through it, and I was like, she's married. She has 2 boys that are, I believe, around my son's age. And I watched her content for a good 30 minutes because I was like, I'm trying to figure out why.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. I'm just like, I'm confused because I'm a boy mom, boy moms, teenagers, there's things that happen. And so I'm just like, I would love to have her come on the podcast because I just want to be like,
understand the perspective.
And like, when I first met you, you didn't have this. you weren't she had just gotten a divorce, so she remarried. So I'm like,
Okay.
what?
How?
Yeah, how did this happen? Because this was not you when I first met you, and now you're here. And I mean, she shared, they're very well off now because of what they do, because of the demand. So is she okay with it? And is she okay? Does her sons know? I mean, it is social media. That's not a private account. You can look it up and find it. So eventually someone's going to find it. So I have questions.
Yeah.
And I want to know what possesses somebody to do that when they're married and they have children who can have access to social media. I don't know if they are, but can have access to that. Because I know, me being a mom and me having social media, I had to sit down and tell my son the other day that I talked about on the podcast when I got arrested. I think it was. Oh no, because I sat with Matt Bear. I work at WIVC in Indianapolis. Matt Bear is our traffic anchor, and he has been sober for years. And so he came on our podcast and talked about, his sobriety. And I did talk about a stint of mine where I did lots of drugs, and I had to sit Cruz down, and I had to say, hey, bud, FYI, I talked about this in my podcast, and I need you to know, in case anybody says anything, this is Mom's story.
Yeah.
So coming from that side, I'm just like,
But you come from a place where I went through this, I made a mistake. This is what can happen. Like, you shared that story, now you're out of it.
Yeah.
You're not like actively doing this.
True.
thing,
Correct.
Which kind of changes that perspective.
absolutely.
I think, that's hard.
So I am going to approach her. I don't know if she'll do it. I'm just so fascinated by that.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm very inquisitive, and I don't judge people. I want to know people's stories, and I know why they think the way they think. Yeah. But I was just like, man. And the next thing I know, I looked at I'm like, oh my God, I've been watching your content for like 30 or 40. And she's like all up on women. And I was just like, and I think more than anything, I was just like, I did not know you did this, and I'm friends with you. So it's just crazy to think like you're friends with people that could be doing some of these things, and you have no idea.
You don't even know.
Yeah. So
Secret lives.
total
Secret life.
total secret life. So yeah, that was such a tangent.
That was
but yeah,
really
so unfortunately, poor older lady on TikTok has really gotten some flack about her beef with Natalie Reynolds, and
You gotta hold the man responsible.
you do. You absolutely do. So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. I'm gonna continue to follow her because I know she's only has 3 videos on her account, but I'm interested in seeing what else she decides to post, and if she's like staying with. I can't even remember if like she ended up filing for divorce or not, but
Interesting.
we'll see.
Also, I think the saddest part was the video where she showed that her husband told Natalie that he loved her so much.
Yeah,
I mean, that to me.
there are so many men. Just imagine the DMs that you and I get.
Yeah.
How many of those men are married?
Yeah. I think that
It's crazy. Crazy.
somebody asked me the other day, they were like, would it bother you if the person you're with has a certain number of like sexual partners? And I said, genuinely, no. I think I would have to understand like their story.
Yeah.
Because for me, I want them, let's say they had a very high number that they value sex between like when we become married, like a husband and wife, that he's going to value our sex as the only sex he can have.
Right.
But my one like caveat though is like, if I was dating someone, let's say he was like, I've slept with 500 people. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why. Let's talk about what led you to that. Let's talk about how you feel about sex today and do you respect it? But I would, if he was like, I've only slept with 2 people, but I was in a Bonnie Blue line, bye. Because that to me tells me everything. I need to know. That
for
your
sure.
respect for like sex or like physical intimacy is nothing.
Yeah.
Is nothing.
Yeah.
There's no respect for that there.
No, that's good. I like that. I agree. I think it's like, it's not about the number. I think it's about the motivation and the reasoning behind it, and then like the story, and then like where you are now.
And so many of us go through things that we use something Maybe it's drugs, maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's sex, maybe it's this or that to
Exactly.
heal.
Yeah, yeah.
And we take advantage of it, but how we come out of it and like how we heal from that and talk from that. But I would have, I think, a really hard time if I heard he participated in any of those activities. To me,
Yeah, I
that's
think I would too.
disrespecting intimacy, and that's disrespecting a woman. That's nothing against Bonnie. She signed up for it. She's making bank from it. And
Yeah.
that's her own prerogative. But I think that would be my hard line.
Yeah. I think so too.
That was
Yeah.
a random tangent.
It's,
Bubble tangent, we're gonna call them.
I mean, that's
Tangent.
bubble tangents. I mean, we've been on a tangent now
I know.
21 minutes.
Okay. Should I pull up my
Yeah, pull up your stuff.
All right.
We literally went on like 3 tangents on that one.
All right, let's do my Audacity story.
Yes.
So this one, I forgot about this one because I got on Raya. Are you familiar with Raya?
You told me about it.
Okay. Then I got off, and then I recently was like,
Wait, okay, but explain to people if they're not familiar with Raya.
Raya is a dating app. I don't even know. Like, it's supposed to be, you have to apply, and then you have to get like referrals.
It's like a
and stuff to
special
get
dating
accepted.
app.
Yeah. They
Not
say,
just
like,
everybody can get on the dating app.
But like some of the people you can get the referrals and
Yeah.
get on it. But it's like there's some like MLB players and there's some like I should just say sports players. There's some like actors and stuff like that on there. And the thing with Raya is you're not allowed to screenshot anything from it. You're not allowed to share anyone you matched with. If you do, you can get kicked off the app.
Okay.
And I accidentally forgot I screenshot something and it's like this is one of your warning screenshots.
Oh, so they have
Yeah,
like
like they're
technology
monitoring
they
it.
monitor.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I can't say who this was. No one
Okay.
would even know.
Okay.
But I matched with this man the first time I got on Raya, and then I found it when I got back on. I was like, I forgot about him. And and we've talked about this, one of our biggest pet peeves is when a man gets sexual before they even meet
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So this man is Greek, as am I.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was looking for like a Greek housewife or something. And I was like, well, I'm only part Greek. Will that work? And he said, I believe we can make something happen with that because you are beautiful. So, well, thank you very much. How's your Wednesday going? He said, it's going well. I keep looking at your pics and put that like red that red emoji where he's like,
Oh God.
I said,
Okay.
I said, you're making me blush. And then I can't believe I said this, but I said, which one sealed the deal with the match? Because I'm like, which one, like, what picture did you like the best?
Yeah.
Honestly, all of them intrigued me a lot. You have a classy look, and I love the way you dress and your style. A woman that commands respect. I was like, perfect.
That's nice.
He said, it interests me a lot.
Oh no. Here we go. Okay.
Also makes me wonder what you are liked behind closed doors as well. You started so strong, babe.
Oh.
I said, well, shoot, thank you. I said, behind closed doors, question mark? Usually just me smashing a bottle of wine. He said, ha ha ha, lingerie and wine? Or are you smashing it clothed? And I responded, in a turtleneck and sweats. Maximum comfort and warmth. He never replied.
He never replied. Oh my God, that's amazing. I love that.
Like, dude, stop. First of all,
I'm in a turtleneck and sweats, drinking wine. Leave me alone.
in my bed, watching a rerun of, I was probably at the time watching Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah.
That was
See,
my
that's what ends up happening.
It's
The
just-
conversation just gets turned. We're done. We're done.
like,
We shut
you-
the door.
you dipped your toe. I said no.
Yeah.
You continued.
Yeah.
That's for me what gets me. Okay, babe.
Oh my gosh.
We can do, I've had some interesting DMs recently.
Yes, let's do the DMs, and then I'll just end with the lovely diet culture that we wanted to
Do you want me
chat
to do
about.
that viral story?
Oh yes, and that too. Yeah.
So I have guys in my DMs right now. One of them, he won't tell me his age, which tells me it's probably pretty young.
Yeah.
The other one's 27, as all the way up to a guy that's in my DMs that's 51. So I have quite the age.
Wow, you really have a really big.
You know
like-
how you say you get to that age where you can date the son or the father?
Yes.
And
Yeah, you're that age.
But this one, these two pickup lines I thought were pretty smooth. This guy messaged me and he goes, "We would look good together."
I like that one.
Yeah, I did too. I said, I fear you might not realize how old I am, but great opening line. He said, I don't care. I have good taste. I said, well, obviously you do. And he goes, we both do, obviously. It's more about now if you can handle it or not. And I
Oh,
was like,
God.
I said, honey, I said, I can handle anything. LOL, you're confident. And then he messaged back and said, prove it. And at that point, I realized maybe my I can handle anything came across sexual. So I said, FYI, that wasn't a sexual reference. Also, how old are you? And he won't respond.
There you go. I do agree. Like, if you ask them right out the gate, like, how old they are, and then they don't respond, then you know. That's your answer.
Like, because here, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that. Sorry, hang on. TikTok is where my story is saved. I loved this viral story. In fact, like I was rereading it before I came here and it got me teary-eyed. But I want to give a shout out to the TikTok account, the parentheses. Sorry, I was looking at their handle and it didn't make any sense. The parentheses.
Okay.
Did this. He held out his arm every week for 60 years and saved 2.4 million babies. I told you 30,000. 2.4.
Oh, my gosh.
When he was 14, his chest was cut open. He almost died. Surgeons saved him, but not alone. It took 13 units of blood to keep his heart beating. When he woke up, he made a quiet promise. When I'm old enough, I'll give back. He started donating blood week after week, month after month, year after year for 60 years. Doctors discovered his blood held something rare, an antibody, one that could stop, I'm not sure if I'll say it right, Rhesus disease. It's a condition that kills newborns. So they used his plasma to create a medicine and save babies. Not hundreds, not thousands, but 2.4 million babies. Every donation was the same, no headlight, no stage, just one man and one quiet arm. In February 2025, James Harrison passed away quietly in his sleep. This gets me teary-eyed, but 2.4 million heartbeats still carry forward. Is that not incredible?
Oh, my
This
gosh.
man's life was threatened. He was saved from blood that was donated. He wanted to pay it back. And his blood killed a disease that killed newborn babies and saved 2.4 million lives.
So does it explain, like, exactly, like, he gave his blood, but then, like, is it just a straight blood transfusion to the newborns?
It just said that it was needed, and his plasma was needed to create an antibody that
okay.
basically
Gotcha.
saved these babies. And then when I read it, oh my gosh, I have to send it. You have to link this. The comments are full of mothers saying, I had no idea this is how my baby survived.
Are you serious?
my
So then
baby
the
had
testimonials are, like, right underneath
Yes.
it.
It was like,
That
my
just
baby
validates
had
it all.
this. I didn't know how. Like, my child is alive because of what you did. Is that not insane?
Oh, my gosh.
What a legacy. What a selfless act. Like, somebody gave you something good.
Yeah.
You wanted to pay it back. 2.4 million people are alive because he wanted to thank the person for donating 13 units of blood to him.
Oh, my
for the people.
gosh.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
That's a good story.
Yeah,
I love that.
I know.
That's a lot of babies.
It's a lot of babies.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a lot of babies.
It's not just, like, thousands.
Millions.
Wow. That's great. I love that. How did you, that just came across your FYP?
Somebody
Repost it?
no. Is that what they call
Reshared?
it on TikTok?
Reshared. Repost.
Yeah.
Repost.
Is it
There's a little repost thingy.
Repost, yeah, repost. Somebody reposted it and it ended up on my feed.
That's awesome. I love it.
Me too.
Mm,
That was a good one.
that was good. Okay, so that was your DMs.
You got my DMs, you got my audacity, you got my.
We'll have to figure out if what's his face ever responds to you about his age. We'll see. He's actually a cutie, but
There's
you know.
another one in my DMs, and I said I don't typically respond to guys who have a private profile, but you were funny. Oh, but he's soon to be 28.
Ashley getting them 20s, 20-year-olds. It's always our problem. I mean, not anymore for me.
Right.
It's a little older now.
Right.
Okay. This story kind of coincides or goes together with something that we actually talked about a couple podcast episodes ago about skinny talk. And you actually got some hate.
I did.
And it wasn't on TikTok about skinny talk.
Yeah.
It was on Instagram.
Yes.
Which I thought that was so crazy. So skinny talk, okay, if you're not familiar with TikTok, if you use certain hashtags, then you'll most likely get like that subject. Okay. So for example, people would do hashtag skinny talk and it's like motivation. I say that with air quotes because I don't consider it motivation at all, for you to stay skinny, but in the most unhealthy way. Right. And so we shared, Ashley shared like her story of, you know, what she has gone through in terms of like her body, the way she like sees herself and all the things in her journey, and how she did not like kind of like the messaging about skinny talk. Well, obviously that video transferred onto Instagram and she got some hate from it from a girl who she said I can't remember, she liked skinny talk,
Yeah, I think she said she found it motivating or something.
which I thought was just
Yeah,
insane.
she's like, maybe, I think she said something like, maybe you hadn't
You didn't-
dealt with, yeah.
Because she
said-
automatically assumed that Ashley didn't lose enough weight to
She said, like, I think she assumed I had always looked maybe the way I looked.
yeah.
Babe, babe, I have lost over 50 pounds. Like,
Yeah.
I understand different, and
Right.
I'm only 5'4", like, you know.
Yeah.
But, yes, she assumed a lot.
Yeah. So this actually just confirms it because I actually just got a news story in and it says diet culture hits Gen Z hard as TikTok misinformation spreads.
And to be clear, like, skinny talk is like teaching you that you should say things like, I want to be a snack, not eat a snack. And like, it's okay to always feel hungry. Or like, not like back in the day, we used to say nothing feels as good as skinny feels. Or if you're like if your thighs are touching, you shouldn't be eating. I don't know if that was one of them, but like insane.
That's how you would feel though.
Insane mantras trying to motivate you to not eat.
Yes.
As opposed to eating healthy, working out, but continue.
Yeah. So it says when women under 40 diet nearly twice as much as men their age, revealing a clear gender gap. 87% of Gen Z and millennials turn to TikTok for nutrition advice, with many following diet trends weekly, fueling a new wave of unsafe diet fads. Misinformation on TikTok drives diet culture just as much as summer beach body pressures ramp up. So basically, and I get it, like a lot of us do go to TikTok for lots of information because we find lots of people with really good accounts that are really, really proficient in what they're saying and what they're studying. But then you also have people who have no idea what the hell they're doing and the impact that they could potentially have on a generation such as Gen Z. And so this is basically saying that like all this misinformation that's happening on the social media platform is not helping the younger generation, which stinks.
And like, do you remember when we were kids and we would go to like the grocery store and there would be like the Smart One or the People magazine or the Star magazine?
Yeah.
And I remember it very specifically how Beyonce dropped her weight for that one movie role she had, doing the Master Cleanse, the new carb diet, the new this. So it's almost like it's a new form of the tabloid diets. And if
Oh
you
my
remember-
God, you're so right.
Almost every one of those magazines, their covers were constantly weight loss, weight
Yes.
loss, weight loss. But now imagine it's in front of your face 24/7. It's not just when you go to the grocery.
Scroll.
It's not just when you go to Walmart.
And
everywhere.
when you cultivate a certain FYP on TikTok, you're going to continue to get the same type of videos. So then it's something that is repetitive and repeating over and over again in your brain.
Yep.
That's so crazy. And it even says here, Americans under 40 choose to diet much less often. Just 13.3% of this younger group sticks to specialized eating plans. By stark contrast, 19.2% of adults aged 40 through 59 and 19.3% of those 60 and older report following specialized diets. This trend remains steady across both genders with minimal variation. So I just think obviously that I think that age gap, obviously, I think Phil also has to do with social media. So
Yeah. Well, in that age gap, I mean, when that 40 to 59, even below, we grew up when it was the Atkins diet.
Yes.
It was Weight Watchers.
exactly.
It was Smart Ones. It was all, I mean, there was a new diet every freaking week. And it was take ashwagandha. It was this, it was that. And it's like, you never learned when we were growing up how to just intuitively eat.
Yeah.
How to eat healthy and eat what your body needs. And then you won't be craving it.
Oh, this is interesting. CDC figures show specialized diet adoption increased from 14.3% in 2007 to 2008 to 17.4 in 2017, 2018. During this decade, low-carb diets doubled in popularity as low-fat approaches decline steadily. So it's the whole low carb. Yeah. So unfortunately now nearly half of American adults now live with diet-related chronic diseases. So we're talking about heart conditions, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and also having to adopt to specialized eating plans as management strategies. So obviously you want to consult, professionals, not TikTokers, when it comes to a specialized diet. Like I get, Ashley and I think for the most part live on TikTok. We literally like doom scroll.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I love my TikTok.
It's also part of our job. We have to know.
Exactly. We have to know what's going on. But I also think we're at the age where we can know,
It's unhealthy.
it's unhealthy and some of those things are not good influences and we can call bullshit out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're a little bit younger and you're more impressionable and you have grown up more Gen Z, where like you were born into social media and technology and all of those things. You weren't born into where we were, where we've seen both.
Yeah.
So we can kind of gauge, what we are to take like as full blown reality versus not. So,
And it's so sad because you think like all we went through with diet culture growing up, and then you think you kind of move away from that. But then social media brings it back. And it's like, I remember two specific incidences where one of them, there was an MTV show. It might have been like real life, like I'm in pageants or something. This girl, to prepare for her pageant, ate cottage cheese only for 2 weeks. So
that's it?
and I, in college, I've always been a thicker girl. And I took that into heart. And for 2 weeks, girl, I had a cup of cottage cheese for breakfast, a cup for lunch, and a cup for dinner.
How the hell did you do that?
I did not survive. I was unwell. I drank so many carbonated beverages to try to like fill my stomach.
Feel yourself full.
I would drop weight, but then I would gain double back right after. And that's what none of these insane things tell you. And that's why I'm such an advocate for just learning intuitive eating. I was 150 pounds in high school. I was a thick girl. I was a size 10, 12. I mean, back then, that was a different size than 10, 12 today.
Yeah, for sure.
But I couldn't wear Abercrombie jeans because my butt was too big. Like, I was a thick girl. So when these things came on, I was like, wait, I want to be. And at that time, it was the, size 0 Paris Hilton's, Nicole Richie's that we were emulating.
Yeah.
And so I would dive into what they said. And then maybe I would lose 20 pounds or 10 pounds in this 2 week period. I'd gain 20 right back. And actually the diet culture, and one of the reasons I hate it so much, is it made me the heaviest I was ever in my life because I never just learned how to eat. And then like I said, that one article where Beyonce, they talked about how she did the Master Cleanse diet before she was in that movie. Girl, I did it. It is 10 days. Every morning you drink salt water, which if you could get it down, it would just make you poo. If you couldn't get it down, you were throwing up.
Oh my God.
And then all day you drank water with lemon and cayenne pepper. And then at night you had a laxative tea.
That was the diet?
That was the diet. It was solid liquid.
You know what?
Unhealthy.
Now that you said the laxative, I always heard that like when Britney Spears was touring when she was young, we're all around the same age. But when she was touring that like she would take a laxative like a day or two so she could have like this super flat stomach.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is when I would take a laxative, I would swell so big. So it wasn't even giving you the benefits that you needed. But that's why I'm so anti it, because I tried every fat diet, every little skinny talk trend, and then it led me to the heaviest years of my life.
Wow.
And it wasn't until I learned how to just eat intuitively,
Yeah.
eat when I'm hungry, eat protein, carbs aren't bad for you,
Right.
that I started to actually lose weight. I hate diet culture
Yeah.
because I lived it. So that's why when that person commented, like, you don't understand because you look X, Y, and Z.
Once I saw that comment, I was like, oh no.
Wait, honey, do you want me to DM you my picture? Like, it's still hard to say the way I was at my heaviest.
Yeah.
Because it's still like, but since then I've thrown away my scale. I only weigh myself at the doctor. I eat when I'm hungry. I don't ever like, you can't like not let yourself have it. If I want an Oreo, I'm going to have an Oreo.
Yeah.
Because maybe I won't have an Oreo today, but I'm going to have 10 tomorrow. Because it turns into that binging. So
Yeah.
bubble tangent, but I am a strong advocate for banning skinny talk.
Yeah.
It's just not healthy.
Yeah. I've never actually been on Skinny Talk. I didn't even know about it until you had said something about it. I was like, what?
I saw a couple videos and I just like, when you linger for 0.5 seconds too long, TikTok thinks you're interested.
Yes, I know. I've had to like X out so many videos lately because I'm
tried
like,
to start flagging
I'm not
them.
interested on the damn walking pad that I said the last episode. I keep getting them. And I'm like, or now all of a sudden I'm getting videos on how to grow my audience. And I'm like, what? I'm fine. Go away. I don't need to learn how to be a TikToker.
Thanks.
I mean, we're trying to learn. Oh, we're at 42 minutes.
All right.
I feel like
did
the
it.
bubbles have helped today.
They make us extra yappy.
Super yappy. Yeah, because we just did this and then like you did all your stories. So I think we have everything, right?
We did.
I think we did.
We covered it.
Yeah. So yeah, it honestly took us 2 episodes to go through all of the tea.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, between like social media and all the things. So yeah,
I love it.
we did it.
We did it.
Make sure to follow us. Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
One more time. Let me take a little sip. Make sure to follow us all over all of our social media platforms, as well as subscribing to the podcast. We have lots more coming up. Ashley and I, will continue to do After Dark, and we have some things where we'll be on site at a couple different places, and we're excited to show some different things to you, as well as, doing more of the interview style behind the filter, which we have some interviews coming up too that are like super juicy. And I bring out my investigative reporter side of me, which I'm kind of excited about. So
And I have a big secret I can spill soon.
yes, and that's the other thing. We've been holding on to something for a really long time, and we haven't been able to share, but we'll be able to share, and we'll get the exclusive. So I'm so excited. So you have to keep watching.
Yes.
All right. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.